Interpretation of the third verse of Sura an-nur. It is reported that Abdullah ibn said, "There was a man whose name was Marsad ibn Abu Marsad. He transported captives from Mecca to Medina. In Mecca there lived a whore named Anak. She was his girlfriend. Once he promised a prisoner in Mecca to transport him. Marsad said, I arrived on a moonlit night and reached the shadow of one of the Meccan walls. Then Anak came up and noticed my shadow next to the wall. Approaching, she recognized me and asked, Marsad? Yes, Marsad, I replied. Welcome. Will you spend the night with us? She said. I answered, O Anak, Allah has forbidden adultery. Then she exclaimed, O people in the tent, here is the man who transports your captives. 8 people chased me. I went to Al-Qandama. This is a famous mountain at one of the entrances to Mecca. I got to some grotto or some cave and entered there. Soon they arrived there and stood over my head. They became urinate and their urine got on my head, but Allah hid me from their eyes, and they left. Then I came back and took my friend. He was heavy, and when I carried him to Al-Azhar, I untied his fetters. Then I carried him further and he helped me. Thus we reached Medina. Then I came to the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, and asked him, O Messenger of Allah, should I marry Anak? He remained silent and did not answer me until it was sent down. An adulterer marries only an adulteress or a polytheist, and only an adulterer or a polytheist marries an adulteress. Then the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, O Marsad, an adulterer marries only an adulteress or polytheist, and only an adulterer or polytheist marries an adulteress. So don't marry her. This hadith was narrated by at-Tirmizi, Abu Dawud, and Nasai, ibn Jarir and others, and at-Tirmizi called it good, but little known. Al-Hakim also transmitted its abridged version, calling its chain of narrators reliable, with which al-Dhahabi agreed.